Alrighty, Steelers Nation, welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. Got my good mate here, Felipe Franks, wearing the Steelers draft hat and his little mustache. Kind of cool, kind of funny. Yesterday was a huge day. And today, if you're watching this video right now, so it's my 8 a.m. in about 45 minutes time, I'm doing a podcast on this channel and also on Steelers Touch Down Under with Matty Peverill. Maybe getting some guests in as we go. But day two, it doesn't stop. Now, with my reaction yesterday, having a few sherbets, I went to bed hungover, so I was pretty tired. Woke up, got a coffee, and now I'm all kind of sweet, right? But yeah, Fautanu. I believe that's how you pronounce his name, Troy Fautanu. First of all, what stands out to me, and I'm gonna show his jersey in a minute, right? Number 76. What stands out to me is the bloke's a family guy, and I'm not talking about the show. I saw his reaction. He's surrounded by all his family. I think it was his grandmothers on either side of him. Was hugging them, really happy, excited, keen. And I haven't seen his tape yet. I'm just watching from my perspective as a fan, and he was a Steelers fan. He was a Steelers fan of 43. He loves playing football. He's very, very physical. He wanted to wear 43, but I don't think he could get it. Then he played the offensive line because of that. Couldn't get the number. And yeah, when I saw his reaction, hugging his family, really excited, and Mike Tom was excited. This feels like he fell to the right place at the right time. I thought the Steelers would have got Mims, or maybe they could have got Fuaga, two other right tackles, but it feels like it was meant to be. So with my reaction from yesterday, and at the same time too, when I saw things happening real fast and crazy, I thought they were going Quenya Mitchell. He was sitting there at the cornerback. Steelers got Fautanu, right tackle, and then the next pick was the Eagles getting cornerback. I don't know. I was almost convinced a bit that they were going cornerback to try and help that secondary. And I think over time, for me, we will start to learn more about Troy in his story. But from my first, reaction or day two reaction as we go on to day two, I'm pretty happy. We now got Broderick Jones on one side, and we don't know if one player is going to be left tackle or the other player is going to be right. I'm okay with it. I trust Omar Khan. I trust this organization. I'm not a coach. All I am is a fan watching this team run downhill, use Najee and use Warren to get into the end zone and score points. And by bringing this kind of bloke in for the next 4 or 5 years, working on the O-line, working with Jones, it should be a lot of fun. Dead set. It should be a lot of fun and bring back that Steelers mentality. Now, also, too, when I woke up today, a few hours ago, I saw Fautanu come out of that. I don't know, what was it, the tunnel bridge? I'm not from there, right? Pittsburgh, when you look up to your left, you got Hinesfield on the left hand side. Fort Pitt Tunnel, I believe they call it like that. And he looks over and goes, wow. You know what I mean? He sees Hinesfield and the stadium for the first time. This guy has gotten written all over him, black and gold, Steelers fan, Polynesian heritage that, linked back to Troy being his favorite player. Sia Marley reached out to him. Russell Wilson reached out to him. Cameron Hayward announced him. There's so many ties that the Steelers are already getting behind this bloke. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty keen to see him in training camp and start his career. So one big shout out to this bloke here, number 76, Troy Fautanu. Can be right tackle or maybe left tackle, but he'll be on the Steelers for the next 4 or 5 years, and it should be an exciting journey. I wanted to share something else too, guys, before we start day two. We had this too by Brooke Pryor. She said here, new Steelers O-line, Troy Fautanu, on his non-football hobbies. To be honest, I get bored while I'm sitting at home, so I go on YouTube and think, what can I learn today? Then he says here, Fautanu plays a couple of instruments, sings, cuts hairs, and plays volleyball. That's kind of awesome too. He's very constructive and thoughtful with his time, and he wants to learn to get better. So far, he seems like a Steeler, family guy, real good person, good bloke, and I'm just hoping on the field that turns into a successful career. Anyways, day two. What is going to happen day two? We have this bloke now. We have 76. So who are we going to get next? Do the Steelers go and trade up? Do they go and get their center? Do they go and get a receiver? Do they fill in more gaps at cornerback or middle linebacker? I'm not going to make any predictions, but one thing I will say is I do believe if the Steelers want to make a move to boost their O-line even more, maybe they might trade up to get a center. There's still JPJ on the board. Graham Barton. Did he go? He might have went. Anyways, I believe there's still JPJ on the board, so maybe they move up. They move up and get their center. That could be a big possibility. Anyways, guys, I'll be live throughout the whole day for rounds 2 and 3 with my mate Matty Peverill on Steelers Touchdown Under and this channel too. I'll see you guys later. Super exciting times to be a Steelers fan. Fat Lutano wearing number 76. All the best to the young bloke in his Steelers career.